Hello, it's Sadie. I wanted to come on and do a video for the solstice and the full moon, okay? Solstice was yesterday, June 20th. Happy solstice energy, whether you are experiencing the summer solstice or the winter solstice, wherever you're at in the world. It's a big portal energy. We're still in that energy now. And today, as I'm filming this on June 21st, we have the full moon in Capricorn, our first of two this year. So very, very interesting year. One of the main messages I was getting, and I think I talked about this and touched on it a little bit this week with the weekly energy reading, was that this solstice was a big balancing point, all right? Which is interesting because solstice is either, like for us in the summer solstice in the northern hemisphere, it's the longest day of light. And vice versa in the southern hemisphere, for those experiencing the winter solstice, it was the shortest day of light for the year. And yet I kept getting a message that this was a big balancing point. So when I was kind of really tapping in and meditating on the energy, what Spirit was showing me as far as why this is a balancing point is that this is a time of replenishment. Let me explain. A lot of us have been in cycles of lack, a cycle of drought, a cycle of things being, challenging. And so what you're going to see with this balancing point of the solstice energy is that you're going to start to overcome those challenges. You're going to start to overcome issues around lack, around abundance. And this coincides perfectly with the full moon in Capricorn. It's like that heavy cycle of things being challenging as you are growing, as you are ascending, is coming to an end. If you have had a drought when it comes to like love and connections, you're going to start to see the replenishment, that balance out, where like there's going to be more opportunities for love, there's going to be more opportunities to connect with people. If you have had a lot of debt, a lot of financial issues, you're going to start to see more opportunities for financial abundance, for financial security coming in. If you've been dealing with health issues, you're going to start to see that you are healing, more vitality, feeling better. So this is a beautiful energy of balance through replenishment, okay? It's like, and it's funny because the Justice card fell down through the table, but it's like, again, that energy of what was lost is now found, what was taken is now being restored in a better way. And so really beautiful energy for the solstice right now. Here's the thing though, and this is why the energy is kind of tricky and why yesterday I just wasn't in a space to do the video, because I was getting so many downloads and I didn't really understand what I was picking up on. The most important aspect of the energy right now is that you have to make a choice for it. So if you want balance, if you want to be replenished, you actually have to choose it and you have to move in that direction. I'm using the Lovers as the choice card because Lovers does represent a choice. It's not just about love. It is also about choosing a path, choosing a direction. And it's making a balanced choice between the masculine and feminine energies. And so that is where we are at right now. And that's why this energy is a little bit strange and a little bit tricky, is there's going to be opportunities for growth. There's going to be opportunities for expansion. There's going to be a lot of things coming in and a lot of energy moving very quickly. But what I was hearing specifically about the energy right now and kind of what's going to take place over all of Cancer season, okay? Especially because we have two full moons in Capricorn, is this is the time to seize the day. Carpe diem, seize the day, or more specifically, seize the moment. When an opportunity arises and it's something that like feels aligned for you, it's something that like you're using your discernment, you're trusting your intuition, It could be like a manifestation, an answered prayer. It could move you in a different direction. But Spirit is saying, make the choice and go in that direction, because it is what is being brought in from the universe to bring in that balance of restoration. Where there was lack, now there's going to be plenty. But again, you have to choose that path. It's going to be presented to you, but it may not come in the way that you expect. And that's what is tricky about this energy too, is that there could be more than one option, more than one path, more than one opportunity. And so it's really going to be on you to sit with yourself, to get clear about your heart, your mind, your soul, about the direction that you want to move in. Because it's either going to be something that ends up being good for you, something that ends up being a big blessing, or vice versa. Your choice could also end up being a burden for you at this time. And so again, we're in that karmic energy of an 8-year, Saturn's about to go retrograde. I have a whole nother video on that, because this Saturn retrograde is very, very important. Maybe one of the most important transits of the entire year. And so again, the universe wants to restore you. The universe, the energies, God, source, whatever you want to call it, in this realm of the earth school, because there is duality, it is always seeking balance. Where there was lack, there can be plenty. Where there was, where you were single or in separation, there could be union, there could be big love. But again, it does require you to make the best choice, make the fairest choice for you and all involved, and really use wisdom, discernment, and your intuition as to what's a positive choice for you and what's maybe not a negative, or what's maybe not a good choice for you because it would have a negative outcome. Your point of power right now is your choice. That's why they're so emphasizing for me, like, Carpe Diem, seize the day, seize the moment. Your point of power is your choice. But choices and actions have consequences. And so you want to make the most aligned choice to what is for your best and highest good. Not every option is a viable option. Not every option or choice that you make is going to have the best outcome for you. And so it's just important to understand and recognize that is the energy we are in. It's not a punishment, but it is a balancing mechanism for the universe. Karma is a balancing mechanism for the universe. You can make a higher aligned choice, or you can make a karmic choice. It's up to you. All right. Everything is experience, and all experiences lead us eventually to where we need to go. Some are just an easier path, and some are just a harder path. And that is really the energy that they wanted to emphasize right now. So allow yourself to choose from the heart. Allow yourself to choose from the soul. Allow yourself to choose, and move in the direction of what your heart is really calling you to do. That's why earlier this week, when I did the weekly energy reading, I was talking about following the path of your heart and really listening right now to your emotions, to your desires. What are they telling you? If you're desiring cake, right? And you go to the store and you buy cake, I'm not saying eat the whole cake, but there's always like a deeper reason as to why you're craving or desiring something or someone. And if you can just take some time to sit with yourself, to be really clear about why it is you're wanting what you're wanting. And then, assess, if I make this choice, what are the consequences? And is this the highest direction for me to go in? If you do that and you determine that it is, go for it. If you do that and you determine, this is not necessarily the direction I want to go in, don't make that choice. That's really the energy of right now. Again, it is a time, it is a portal where a lot can be replenished, a lot can be restored. It may not come up in ways that you were expecting. The other thing I'm being told to tell you, and I don't know who this is specifically for, but it's coming through right now, is allow yourself to be helped and supported too. Many of us have been on our own. We've had to stay strong on our own. We've had to kind of like handle everything. But if there are people coming in who are genuine, who you feel, are really genuine and caring, allow them to help and support you at this time. You don't have to do it on your own. And if you're feeling like you are on your own, you're feeling really defeated, ask the universe for help. Ask God, pray, ask for abundance, ask for what you need to step into the energy of receptivity, because it will come to you. All right. So that's the energy of the solstice. Let's get into the full moon in Capricorn. All right. Full moon Capricorn. I'm really getting, especially because the card of the day that I just posted was about the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is, unbelievable wealth, great prosperity. It's also like legacy, generational wealth. The things that we do that last for generations, that we can leave to our future ancestors when we are long and gone. That's the energy of this full moon Capricorn. However, with the full moon Capricorn energy, we have the devil energy. It is making, again, the highest choice, the wisest choice when it comes to bringing this wealth in, building this wealth, securing this wealth, knowing your value. The problem with the energy right now too is that because things are moving so quickly, sometimes we can, when things are going good, we can really indulge. Vice versa, when things are going not as good and we're not really seeing the 10 of Pentacles, but we're working hard, we can really get into our head, into our shadows, into our fears, and kind of throw us off course right now. All right. You are meant for abundance. That is your divine birthright. Okay. You're meant, especially because you have a spiritual legacy that has sort of destined you for success and abundance. Even if you haven't tapped into that yet, that is your purpose. And it's something that you have within you that you're meant to share, that you're meant to grow, that you're meant to expand. This is a time where really being honest with yourself, being confident with yourself, shining your light will lead to this 10 of Pentacles. Do not hold back on your dreams. Do not hold back on your goals. The energy right now is sort of poising you and positioning you for your highest success. The issue though is that because it is a 8-year, it is a heavily karmic year, there could be a lot of interference. You could be receiving a lot of projections. You could be receiving, jealousy, envy, that seven deadly sins energy projected at you. If you are really shining your light, it is what it is. Haters are going to hate. Like, you cannot stop that, but don't let them stop you from the success that is destined and designed for you. All right. But vice versa with the devil energy, there's a lot of still karmic cycles that we're all healing, moving through, and growing from. And so it's just, again, about staying clear about the vision, really aligning to your heart and soul. The mind is the ego. The heart is the soul. And if you can kind of remember that, in the most simplistic way and follow the path of your heart, it's going to lead you to all the good things. It's going to lead you to great success. It's going to lead you to great abundance. It's going to lead you to great happiness, vice versa. If you get into your mind, you get into your fears, you get into your shadows, you get into, all the energies of toxicity, addiction, obsession, things that sort of move you, sin or ego specifically is edging God out. This is a time where you don't want to edge God out. If you let the light in, keep God in, keep God in your heart, keep God in your soul, like you are poised for great success. If you edge God out because you're focused too much on the ego, you're focused too much on your fears, you're focused too much on your worries, that could be a negative shift for you. All right, with the Wheel of Fortune, because again, we're in a very, very karmic year, a very karmic cycle. And so this is just the time to really focus on what is of value for you, focus on what you value, shine your light as bright as possible, be in your authentic truth as bright as possible, because when you do, that 10 of Pentacles, that sun energy, that great success, that great fortune you don't have to chase it. It's going to come to you naturally because you'll be in the energy, in the vibration of the Empress, where you're attracting it all toward you and for you. All right. So yeah, long intro, but I wanted to do both videos together because they definitely coincide together, especially because they happened like, a day apart. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides, guardians, and angels of unconditional love. What further messages do you want to bring through for this time for everyone? Yeah. Anything else? Yeah, nice. I love that. Okay. Five of Cups flew out the first card. So again, the emotional clearing, the emotional purging, very, very important during this Cancer season. Not all is lost. Even if you feel like you've gone through loss, even if you're grieving something that's sort of felt like it was taken away from you, or felt like, there was some unfairness, there was some injustice in the past, do the healing work. Focus on yourself. Allow yourself to feel your emotions. Allow yourself to forgive. And really open up your heart, because that's going to bring in that rebirth energy. The old is ending with the death card, but then with the rebirth card, again, there's that infinity symbol. There's the 8 in the 8 year. When one door closes, another one will open. And once that door opens, once the opportunity is presented, seize the day, seize the moment, go towards it. Okay. Continue doing the work, continue watering your garden, however that means for you, in both the physical and spiritual sense. Because soon as you do, and you're pouring into yourself, and you're nurturing yourself, and you're working on your goals and dreams, the energy of the universe is going to match that and move very, very quickly for you. With the King of Wands, step into your power. This also could signal like the manifestation could come around Leo season. Okay. And it's going to require you to move away from the past, walk into the light, focus on the light, because there is something beautiful birthing here. Your dedication, you just continuing to put in the work, is going to show you results. is going to bring you victory, is going to bring you abundance and stability. So very, very powerful time, very important time. Keep moving towards your goals and dreams. Yeah, because under the Four of Wands, look at that, Nine of Pentacles. There's that wealth. There's that financial freedom. There's that financial security. You're almost there. All right. Don't give up. Stay focused on the goal. Carpe diem. Seize the day, seize the moment. When an opportunity arises, when opportunity knocks, accept it. But again, continue to trust your intuition. Cutting the deck to courage. Have courage to follow your dreams. Have courage to follow your heart. Even if it takes you off the beaten path, that's okay. With the Eight of Cups, it's like you've evolved. And so because of your evolution, you're not meant to do things in the same way. Move in a higher direction. Purity. Purify your emotions. Purify your goals. Purify your heart. Purify your soul. Openness. Be open to infinite possibilities that are manifesting for you. Especially, I love that full moon energy. There's a lot that's coming in. A lot that's coming in that you may not see or be aware of. That's meant for you. Be open to that. Stand still. But if you're not moving yet and things aren't moving yet, just sit still, relax. Let everything happen for you. Release the past. Release what no longer serves you. Step into your power with the leadership card. Know that you are abundant in all ways. Trust the universe because the blessings will abound in your life. They're going to overflow. This is just kind of like that liminal space that I was talking about. A liminal space means like it's like a temporary space that you have to go through to get to the next side. So an example of that is like a hallway, or if you leave a store and you're in a parking lot trying to find your car, that parking lot is a liminal space. You're getting to where you need to be. You're getting to where your soul wants you to be. You're getting to your success. You're getting to your abundance. Right now, if you're in that liminal space where it seems very confusing, where it's not very clear what direction things are going, just continue to focus on your true north. Continue to shine your light. Continue to follow the path of your heart, and you will succeed beyond your expectations. But again, seize the day, seize the moment, and make higher aligned choices for your highest good. Sending you love. Take care.